Hello, everyone! Welcome back to English Speaking Nerds. I'm Maya, and I am so excited you've joined us today as we explore one of the most important, most useful, and most essential words in English.
And I'm John. Today we're talking about a word that appears in every single conversation about the future, a word that native speakers use constantly without thinking, a word that can express promises, predictions, decisions, offers, and so much more.
We're talking about will. One simple word, one powerful word. But this little word does amazing things in English. It's everywhere. It's essential. It's absolutely necessary for natural English.
Absolutely necessary. Completely. And here's something exciting that we'll share later in this video. There's one specific way native speakers use will that makes you sound confident and trustworthy. But most English learners never learn this properly. Once you master it, people will trust you more in English conversations.
Trust you more naturally. But first, please hit that subscribe button right now. Join our English-speaking nerds family. Because we're not just teaching you grammar rules today, we're teaching you how will actually works in real conversations, real situations, real English that native speakers use every day.
Every day, constantly. And you must stay until the end because we'll reveal the #1 mistake that makes you sound unsure and uncertain when using will. It's so common. Millions make this error every day. But once you fix it, your English sounds confident immediately.
Sounds confident immediately. Also, drop a comment below telling us how you use will in your language. Is it similar to English? Different? We read every comment. Your engagement helps us reach more English learners who need this information.
This information urgently. Real conversations, natural patterns, grammar that makes sense in everyday life. So let's begin with a simple question. Why is will so important in English?
So important fundamentally, because English needs will for talking about the future. Unlike some languages that use present tense for future, English uses will. I will go tomorrow. She will call you later. Essential for future time.
For future time. But here's what textbooks don't tell you. Will isn't just about future time. It's about certainty, promises, decisions, willingness, predictions, and habits. It changes meaning based on context, completely.
Based on context entirely. And here's what makes it interesting. Native speakers use will automatically, naturally, without thinking at all. They never studied the rules formally. They learned through listening and speaking from childhood.
From childhood, naturally. But you're learning English now, as an adult, with conscious effort. So you need the patterns explained clearly, the rules made simple, the system shown step by step.
Step by step, carefully. And that's exactly what we're doing today. We're breaking down will into simple pieces, into easy patterns, into natural usage that you can practice and use confidently.
Use confidently. Now, before we explore the meanings, let me ask you something important. Have you ever heard a native speaker say, "I'll help you," and wondered why they use that short form? What's happening there?
Happening there? Or what about it will rain versus it's going to rain? They both talk about future, they seem the same, but are they really identical? This confuses many learners constantly.
Learners constantly. Or expressions like will you or won't you at the end of sentences. These seem strange, seem random, but they're not random at all. There's a beautiful pattern to understand.
To understand clearly. A simple logic that connects everything together. And once you see it, once you understand it, everything becomes easy, like suddenly understanding a secret code perfectly.
A secret code. So what's the fundamental nature of will? What's the core idea that explains everything? Ready for this simple explanation?
This simple explanation. The fundamental concept of will is expressing the future with certainty or willingness. Something will happen, you're certain about it, or you are willing to make it happen. That's the foundation for everything.
For everything, completely. Let's prove this simply and clearly. First meaning, the one everyone learns first, will for future predictions. It will rain tomorrow. She will arrive soon. You're predicting the future.
Predicting the future. You believe something will happen. You're stating it with confidence. This is the basic meaning everyone knows from textbooks initially.
Knows initially. Second meaning, will for promises. I will help you. I will call you back. What's happening? You're making a promise. You're committing to do something.
To do something. Promises use will because you're certain about your intention. You're showing commitment. This is very important in English culture, completely.
Culture completely. Third meaning, will for instant decisions. I'll have the chicken. I'll take this one. What's happening? You're deciding right now, in this moment.
In this moment, the decision happens as you speak, not planned before, spontaneous choice. This appears constantly in restaurants, shops, and everyday situations.
Everyday situations. Fourth meaning, will for offers and requests. I'll carry that for you. Will you help me? Offering help or asking for help, naturally.
Help naturally. See the pattern? Everything involves future action with certainty or willingness. You're certain it will happen, or you're willing to make it happen. Simple and logical.
Simple and logical. Now, here's something important. The short form. I'll, you'll, he'll, she'll, will, they'll. Native speakers use these constantly in speaking.
In speaking, always. I will go becomes I'll go. She will come becomes she'll come. Much more natural, much more common in conversation. This is real English.
Real English, definitely. And here's what confuses learners, the pronunciation. I'll sounds like I'll. You'll sounds like you'll. We'll sounds like we'll. Practice these sounds carefully.
Sounds carefully. He'll sounds like he'll. She'll sounds like shell without the sh. And they'll sounds like they with l. Listen to natives, copy the sounds exactly.
Exactly. Now let's talk about negative forms. Won't and will not. These express refusal, certainty that something won't happen, or predictions about what won't occur.
Won't occur. Won't is the short form of will not, much more common in conversation. I won't go. She won't help. Natural and normal in conversation.
In conversation, will not is more formal, more emphatic, more serious. I will not tolerate this. Stronger, more powerful, used for emphasis completely.
Emphasis completely. Won't also expresses refusal. The door won't open. The door refuses to open. Or machines that don't work. My car won't start. Very common usage.
Usage. Now let's discuss question forms. Questions with will are everywhere in English. For requests, for asking about future, for predictions. Super important.
Super important. Will you help me? Simple request. Very common, very natural. Will it rain tomorrow? Asking for prediction. Normal question about future.
About future. Will she come to the party? Asking about someone's future action. Standard question form. Notice the structure. Will plus subject plus base verb.
Base verb. Not infinitive with to, just the base form. Will you go? Not will you to go. Very important for correct grammar. Always.
Always. Now, here's the secret we promised earlier. The usage that makes you sound trustworthy and confident. Ready for this? This is powerful. This changes how people see you.
See you. Native speakers use will for promises and commitments to build trust. When you say, I will do it, you're making a strong promise. People believe you. People trust you.
I'll call you tomorrow. Promise. Commitment. I'll finish this today. dedication, reliability. This shows character, shows you're someone people can depend on.
Depend on. In business English especially, I'll send the report by Friday. Professional promise. I'll get back to you soon. Reliable commitment. This builds professional reputation.
Professional reputation. But here's critical. Only make promises you can keep, because in English culture, keeping your word is extremely important. Breaking promises damages trust completely.
Trust completely. So use will for promises carefully. Mean what you say, do what you promise. This is how to build good relationships in English-speaking countries.
English-speaking countries. Now, let's talk about will versus going to. This confuses everyone. When do you use will? When do you use going to? Important question.
Important question. Simple answer. Use will for spontaneous decisions made right now. I'll have coffee. Decision made in the moment, not planned before.
Before planning, use going to for planned decisions, things you decided earlier. I'm going to visit my friend tomorrow. You planned this already. Decision made before now.
Before now. I'll answer the phone. Spontaneous. The phone just rang, you decide instantly. I'm going to call him later. Planned. You decided this earlier today.
Earlier today. See the difference? Will for instant decisions, going to for prior plans. This is natural English. This is how natives actually think about future.
About future. Another difference, will for predictions based on opinion or belief. It will rain tomorrow. Your opinion, your feeling. It's going to rain based on evidence like dark clouds.
Dark clouds. Will for general predictions. Life will get better. General belief. Going to for predictions with clear evidence. Look at those clouds. It's going to rain. Clear signs.
Clear signs. Both are correct, both are natural, but natives choose based on these subtle differences automatically. Understanding this makes you sound more natural.
More natural. Now let's discuss will for habits and repeated actions. This surprises many learners. Will isn't just for future. It describes regular behavior too.
Behavior too. She'll sit there for hours reading. Regular habit. Something she does repeatedly. He'll always help when you ask. Typical behavior. Regular pattern.
Regular pattern. This usage is very common in describing people's typical actions. My cat will sleep all day. Regular habit. Students will sometimes forget homework. Common behavior pattern.
Behavior pattern. Notice something important? This will doesn't translate well to other languages sometimes. It's unique to English. Special usage for describing what typically happens.
Typically happens. Now here's another huge use of will. Making requests politely. Will you close the door? Will you pass the salt? Polite ways to ask for help.
For help. Will you is polite but direct, fine for most situations. For more politeness, use would you or could you, but will you is perfectly acceptable normally.
Acceptable normally. More examples flowing. Will you wait for me? Simple request. Will you help me move? Asking for assistance. Natural and common in everyday English.
Everyday English. Now let's talk about shall. Some learners confuse shall with will. They're different. Shall is old-fashioned in most contexts now.
Most contexts now. British English sometimes uses shall for questions. Shall we go? Shall I help you? Asking for suggestions or offering help politely.
Help politely, but in American English, will is more common. Will we go? Works fine. Shall sounds formal or old-fashioned in American speech mostly.
American speech mostly. You don't need to use shall much. Understanding it helps with reading and British English, but will works for almost everything naturally.
Everything naturally. Now let's discuss expressions with will that appear constantly in native speech. These phrases are super common. Understanding them is essential.
Is essential. First expression, I'll bet, meaning you're quite sure about something. I'll bet he's late again. Expressing certainty based on past experience.
Past experience. I'll bet is very casual, very conversational. I'll bet you're tired. Showing understanding, expressing sympathy, common in friendly conversation.
Common conversation. Second expression, that'll be, used for stating price or conclusion. That'll be $10. In shops and restaurants everywhere constantly.
Everywhere constantly. That'll be all. Meaning that's everything. Finished. Complete. Used when concluding something, very common in service situations naturally.
Situations naturally. Third expression, I'll say. Expressing strong agreement. Was it difficult? I'll say. Agreeing emphatically. Informal. Conversational. Friendly tone.
Friendly tone. Fourth expression, it'll be fine. Reassuring someone. Comforting. Don't worry, it'll be fine. Very common. Very natural. Shows care and support.
And support. It'll work out. Similar meaning. Things will improve. Everything will be okay eventually. Positive reassurance. Common in encouraging conversations.
Encouraging conversations. Fifth expression, won't you? Added at end of sentences. You'll come to the party, won't you? Checking, confirming, expecting yes answer.
Yes answer. This is a tag question. Very common in English. Sounds friendly, conversational, natural way to confirm information or expectations casually.
Expectations casually. Now let's talk about the mistake we promised to reveal, the error that makes you sound uncertain and unsure. Ready? This is important. This matters.
This matters greatly. The mistake? Using I think I will when you should just say I will in promises and commitments. Sounds weak, sounds uncertain, sounds unreliable completely.
Unreliable completely. When someone asks, will you help me? Don't say, I think I will. Just say, I will. Or, yes, I will. Direct, confident, trustworthy completely.
Trustworthy completely. I think I will is fine for uncertain situations. I think I'll have coffee. Deciding, considering. But for promises and commitments, be direct always.
Direct always. Will you finish this today? Answer, I will. Not, I think I will. Show confidence. Show commitment. Show reliability through clear language.
Clear language. Another common mistake? Using will for everything future without considering going to. Sounds unnatural. I will meet him tomorrow sounds odd if you planned it already.
Already planned. Should be, I'm going to meet him tomorrow. Natural, correct. Shows prior planning. Using will here sounds like spontaneous decision wrongly.
Decision wrongly. Third mistake, forgetting contractions in speaking. Saying I will go in casual conversation sounds too formal. Say I'll go. Much more natural always.
I'll go, much more natural. Native speakers almost always use contractions in casual speech. I'll, you'll, we'll, not the full forms. This is normal English pronunciation.
English pronunciation. Fourth mistake, wrong order in questions. Saying you will help me instead of will you help me? The auxiliary will must come first in questions.
In questions, will you, not you will? Basic, but important. Don't forget this rule. Essential for correct English question formation.
Question formation. Now let's practice real conversations, natural exchanges, how natives actually use will in everyday situations. Pay attention to every detail carefully.
Every detail carefully. Conversation 1. Making plans. Friends talking. Casual situation between equals.
Between equals. Person A. Will you come to the party Saturday? Person B. I'll definitely be there. Will Sarah come too? Person A. She'll try. I'll call her tonight.
Call her tonight.
Great, I'll bring some drinks. What time will it start?
Around 7. I'll text you the address. See the natural flow? Will everywhere.
Will everywhere. Making promises, asking questions, stating future plans, all flowing naturally together in real conversation between friends, casually.
Friends casually. Conversation 2. Restaurant situation. Server and customer. Service context professionally.
Context professionally. What will you have today? I'll have the pasta, please. Will that come with salad?
Yes, it will. I'll bring bread while you wait.
While you wait. Thank you. I'll also have water, please. Of course, I'll be right back with everything. Professional, polite, natural service language.
Service language. This is real restaurant English, how servers and customers actually talk. Will for orders, for requests, for promises of service naturally.
Service naturally. Conversation 3. Office situation. Colleagues working. Professional context between coworkers normally.
Coworkers normally. Will you send me that file today? I'll send it within an hour. Will you need the old version too? No, just the new one. I'll check it and give feedback.
Perfect. I'll wait for your comments. Will you be in the meeting later? I'll be there. See you then. Professional, clear, efficient communication.
Efficient communication. Natural office English. Making commitments, confirming attendance, coordinating work, all using will naturally and professionally throughout.
Professionally throughout. Now let's discuss time expressions that work with will. These combinations are very common, very important for natural English.
Natural English. Will with tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow. Very common, natural combination. Used constantly for next day plans.
Next day plans. Will with soon. She'll arrive soon, meaning in the near future, not specific time, general nearness temporally.
Temporally. Will with later. I'll call you later, meaning sometime after now, not immediate, but in the future, today probably.
Today, probably. Will with next week or next month or next year. We'll meet next week. Future time specified clearly and naturally.
Clearly and naturally. Will with in plus time. I'll finish in 5 minutes. She'll return in an hour. Specific duration until completion.
Until completion. These time expressions help make your future statements clear, specific, easy to understand. Use them frequently in conversation naturally.
Conversation naturally. Now let's talk about pronunciation again, because this is crucial. Many learners pronounce will too strongly in sentences incorrectly.
Sentences incorrectly. In natural speech, will is usually weak, reduced. I will go sounds like I'll go, or even I'll go very quickly said.
Very quickly said. The L sound is there, but soft, not strong. You will see sounds like you'll see with light L. Natural, flowing, not choppy.
Not choppy, but in negative, won't is clear, stressed. I won't go with strong pronunciation of won't. This prevents confusion with positive statements.
Positive statements. Practice listening to natives. Notice how will almost disappears sometimes, becomes just a quick L sound. This is real, natural English pronunciation.
English pronunciation. You don't need to speak exactly this way yourself, but understanding it helps listening comprehension dramatically when watching movies or shows.
Or shows. Now let's talk about practice strategies, how to master will, how to build natural usage, how to sound confident and clear.
And clear. Strategy 1. Notice will everywhere in English content. TV shows, movies, podcasts, YouTube videos. Count how many times you hear it daily.
Hear it daily. Keep a notebook. Write down sentences with will. Note the context. Note the meaning. Build your personal collection of real examples.
Real examples. Strategy 2. Practice making promises using will. I'll call you. I'll help you. I'll be there. Build commitment language. Sound reliable and trustworthy.
And trustworthy. This builds confidence, builds character in English, shows you're dependable. Important for relationships and professional life completely.
Life completely. Strategy 3. Practice spontaneous decisions. When ordering food, use will. I'll have this. I'll take that. Make instant decisions using correct form.
Correct form. This builds automaticity, natural usage without thinking. Your brain learns to use will spontaneously for instant decisions naturally.
Decisions naturally. Strategy 4. Practice contractions in speaking. Always say I'll, not I will in casual conversation. Build natural pronunciation habits strongly.
Habits strongly. This makes you sound natural, not textbook-like, not necessarily, just normal, conversational, like a native speaker actually talks.
Actually talks. Strategy 5. Learn common expressions with will as complete phrases. I'll bet. It'll be fine. That'll be all. Memorize them. Use them confidently.
Use them confidently. These expressions are everywhere in native speech. They make you sound natural instantly. No grammar thinking needed at all.
Needed at all. Strategy 6. Practice will versus going to consciously. Make pairs of sentences. Feel the difference. Understand when to use each one clearly.
Each one clearly. I'll call him. Spontaneous decision. I'm going to call him. Planned action. Practice until the choice becomes automatic completely.
Becomes automatic completely. This is fluency. This is natural English. This is thinking directly in English without translating from your language first.
Your language first. Now let's do a quick review. Main concepts, essential patterns, critical information. Everything important summarized simply.
Summarized simply. Will expresses future actions, promises, predictions, offers, and instant decisions, used constantly in English for talking about the future naturally.
About future naturally. Use contractions in speaking. I'll, you'll, we'll. Not full forms. This sounds natural. This sounds native. This sounds normal always.
Sounds normal always. Will for spontaneous decisions, going to for planned actions. Know the difference, use appropriately, sound more natural immediately.
More natural immediately. Won't expresses refusal or negative predictions. Common in speaking, natural in conversation, important for saying what won't happen clearly.
Won't happen clearly. Use will for promises to build trust. Say I will confidently. Keep your promises. Build a good reputation in English-speaking environments.
English-speaking environments. Questions with will very common. Will you help me? Will it rain? Standard question form for future and requests naturally.
Requests naturally. That's everything. Complete guide, simple breakdown, real examples, practical strategies. You now understand will at a useful level.
Useful level. Thank you so much for staying with us through this complete journey into will, for learning actively, for practicing mentally, for improving constantly.
Improving constantly. Please hit that like button if this helped you understand how to use will naturally in everyday conversation. Share this with other English learners.
English learners, and absolutely subscribe to English Speaking Nerds for more real English lessons about the words and patterns natives actually use every day.
Every day. Drop a comment below. Tell us which usage of will surprised you most. The promises, the instant decisions, the habits? We want to know.
Want to know? Your comments help us create better lessons. Your questions guide our future videos. Your engagement builds this community of learners worldwide.
Learners worldwide. Remember, will appears in almost every English conversation about the future. Master it. Sound more confident. Sound more natural. Sound more trustworthy.
More trustworthy. Don't just memorize these patterns, practice them actively. Use them in conversations, use them in writing. Build automatic, natural usage completely.
Usage completely. That's real fluency. That's genuine progress. That's transformation from textbook English to authentic English that natives speak every day.
Every day. Keep practicing. Stay consistent. Notice will everywhere in English around you. Make mistakes, learn from them. Keep improving always.
Your English will transform, your confidence will grow, your naturalness will increase, all because you mastered this essential word.
Essential word. Until next time, pay attention to will everywhere you encounter English. Listen actively, notice the patterns, learn from real usage.
Real usage. We'll see you next time on English Speaking Nerds for more lessons about speaking English the way natives actually speak it. See you next time.
Goodbye, everyone. Keep making fantastic progress with your English.